The Super Media Bros podcast is a founding member of the OddPods Media Network. This episode of the Super Media Bros podcast is brought to you in part by Audible. Now I know what you're thinking. Super Media Bros and Audible? Yeah, that's a thing. Because like listening to our podcast, you can now listen to audiobooks on the go. We know that you have a busy life and that sometimes that gets in the way of sitting down with a book. But now you can take audiobooks with you on the road, if you're exercising, or if you just want to sit back and relax and have somebody read to you. As you know, we talk about bad movies on this podcast from time to time, and it just so happens that one of our favorite bad movies of all time actually has a book. It's called The Disaster Artist, and it was written by Greg Sestero and Tom Bissell. In fact, the audiobook version is narrated by Greg himself. Trust me, this is a really good one. But that's not the only book on Audible. There are literally thousands of titles that you can choose from. And we're offering up a free 30-day trial if you go to audibletrial.com/supermediabros. But audiobooks aren't all you'll find there. There are also podcasts, wellness programs, theatrical performances, A-list comedies, and exclusive Audible originals that you won't find anywhere else. Get your free 30-day trial today by going to audibletrial.com/supermediabros. That's audibletrial.com/supermediabros. Make your life just a little bit easier today with Audible.
Super Media Bros.
Are you Fujiyama? That is a line that I will never get tired of hearing or saying. It's just fucking hilarious.
As far as The Room goes, what has not been said?
I think that's the case with both of these movies, though, for sure.
Yeah.
And we'll get into that in a little bit. Welcome to episode 239 of the Super Media Bros podcast. I'm Richie.
I'm Devin, and I had no idea that we were recording.
Yeah, we've been recording.
Thanks for the fucking... Thanks for letting me know, you dickhead.
There's a big red indicator on this.
Did I see that?
You should be able to see it.
I see it now, but it's on your side of the fucking desk.
This feels like filming Samurai Cop.
This feels like a fucking prank against me. This is a conspiracy.
Let me speak to the manager.
Dog. Like fucking Sami Zayn a couple of years ago. There is a conspiracy against me.
Against me?
Fucking Canadian fuck.
I know.
I love him, though.
It is our 100th, count them, 100th Cult Cinema Showdown episode. And what better way to do it than by having arguably two of the films, if not the two films that spearheaded this entire fucking in-show series. Really and truly.
That's fucking wild.
These two movies are big, not even like the reasons why, but these are like big movies that molded Devin and I's friendship from the jump.
I was about to bring that up. Like,
so it's proper that this is the thing that goes on the 100th one to me?
Like for one, I want to say I brought up The Room first. And I was like half expecting you to be like, I have no idea what he's talking about. Because I was just working at the fucking dollar store and you came in. You know, you were just some dude that I BS'd with. So I was like, oh yeah, you've heard of The Room, right? And you're like, yeah, of course, Tommy Wiseau. And I was like, shit, yeah, okay. Fast forward a little bit. And I was like, have you ever seen Samurai Cop? And you're like, no, what the fuck is that? I was like, oh, I have a copy of it. You want to watch it? Yeah, swing on by. I thought you were going to say, yeah, bring it to work tomorrow and I'll come pick it up or some bullshit and I'll never see the movie again. That's what I was expecting. Nah, bitch, you invited me into your home.
Yeah.
And then you fell asleep on the couch like later that night after the movie.
Yeah.
And so me being like a fucking kid in a 28-year-old's house, I was like, do I wait for him to wake up and say goodbye? Or do I like Do I walk out? I feel like it's rude to just walk out. I don't know. So I did the natural thing and I took my fucking, my mom's iPhone because remember, my phone fell out of my pocket while I was cutting grass and got shredded.
That's right. I forgot about that shit.
I took my mom's phone and I took a selfie of me standing right next to your fucking dying corpse on the couch.
My dying corpse. I was going to say, it's okay. I'm used to people just walking out on me, so it's all right. Oh,
pain,
fuck. Yeah, pain. Lots of pain.
All we ever feel is pain.
Any fucking way, these two movies literally helped mold our sense of humor with each other, our jokes with each other, just pretty much everything. It spearheaded the Cult Cinema Showdown series in such a way that, fuck, there's 100. I can't believe there's been fucking 100 of these bastards.
I wasn't even sure that I was going to make 100 episodes, period, let alone like with a gimmick on the side.
I mean, hey, but here's the thing about both of these movies. One of them has actually been in the Cult Cinema Showdown before.
Correct.
The other one has never been in the Cult Cinema Showdown.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, Samurai Cop has never once appeared in this fucking series. The Room was on, I think, episode 9 or 11.
Which that alone is weird. That it didn't like spearhead.
No, and again, it was against the original discussion of The Room happened with Fateful Findings from Neil Breen.
That's right. Okay.
Which is an old fucking episode. But here's the thing. Both of these movies, like, okay, legitimately, Samurai Cop has not been discussed on this podcast, like, focused in on as a movie since 2016. So it's been, like, a good while.
I'm old.
Right? Like, this thing that this podcast has been around since then.
Oh, God. Okay, wow. Holy shit.
I take that back. That episode got released in 2018, I believe. The original recording of that discussion was in 2016. So, I mean, technically, we hadn't talked about it in about 6 years.
But still, it's fucking wild.
Right? And then The Room, you haven't been on here to talk about it.
No.
So this is kind of why. It's like, okay, what the fuck else was Samurai Cop supposed to go up against that it was gonna, like, not fucking beat its ass?
That's the thing. I'm glad you brought that up because there are probably movies that tonally and plot-wise, you know.
New York Ninja.
Yeah.
Miami Connection.
Yeah.
Deadly Prey. Like, all of these have been on here, which New York Ninja is still going to come up on here. Trust me. There's actually a past film that needs to go up against this one because that's what we're going to start doing starting here. Classic motherfucking episodes are going to have parts of them sprinkled into the future because they deserve some re-ups and some rediscussions and some reevaluations and a new opinion sitting across.
Hi.
But without further ado, let's fucking get into it. We're not going to do it like we normally do where it's like one and then the other. We're going to discuss these movies in a linear fashion because, believe it or not, there's some similarities with these two despite the plots being completely fucking different. One of the movies having no goddamn plot whatsoever, and the other movie having maybe a plot, some of a plot, a few pieces of, yeah.
Yeah. It's a Rubik's Cube with a bunch of the stickers peeled off and not put back on, but
yeah,
there's a little something.
So the parts match up, but it doesn't look right.
Yeah. There's something off. Some stuff missing.
Right. So Samurai Cop, like, just going back to our original experience, my first experience watching this motherfucker in our fucking old house, like, just sitting there in awe. Just in fucking awe. Now, granted, we've talked with Matt Karedas on here about both this and its sequel, but still, to this day, it is a fun fucking watch. There is so much shit in this movie that is just memorable, as bad as it is, and as bad as The Room is. There's just, and they're so bad, they're good. And that's not even just like, it's so bad, it's good. No, we genuinely love these fucking movies, is the thing.
Right out of the gate. First of all, they talk like some damn kids in the opening shot. Gonna go catch us some bad guys. But here's the thing. As I was rewatching it, you know what I noticed? Matt wearing them fucking skin-tight mom jeans.
Oh, that's the best. The fucking high-rise bitches.
Listen, my man was trying to adjust his nuts in the first shot, And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's just Matt establishing dominance right out of the gate. He's just like, suck my dick.
See, I thought them mom jeans were just hugging on his nuts, man. I was like, fuck, poor bastard. And you know that director did not want to do any reshoots.
Yeah.
So he was just like, no, that's the first take. You're good.
Yeah, Amir Shervan's like, dude, no. There's not enough footage to fuck around. Like, you get it done and we move forward. Fuck you.
He's just like, I had to adjust. No.
We don't do that here. And not only is that the first shot, the fucker is in the wig in the first goddamn shot of his appearance. Like, that's the best part about this movie. Everybody knows about this movie. The wig is the big fucking thing. And I mean, everything else about this movie is the big fucking thing. But everybody's always like, oh, like YouTube has shit where it's like, oh, all the wig shots from Samurai Cop.
Yeah.
And it's just poor Matt losing the fucking thing in shot, and the mirror's just like, well, fuck it. We've only got enough for one shot. Leave it in. Nobody will notice. Nobody's going to see this.
And that's another thing, too. Like I said, they look like some damn kids walking around. Because tell me, in that first scene, it doesn't look like two grown-ass children playing cop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
I still laugh at the fucking chase, like the big fucking chase scene, like almost right at the top like of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because the music is just like, yes. And you know these motherfuckers went out all guerrilla style with some of this shit. Because even Matt had pointed out, like, whenever they're coming down, you can see Amir, like, waving from the goddamn overpass, like the director. You're just like, what the fuck, man? It's like some pedestrian. No, that's just Amir. He's hanging out up there and just, yeah.
I mean, it's still not as bad as the helicopter. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell that they're not even moving. They could have had, like, I don't know, a couple of crew guys, like, shake the fucking copter or something. At least turn it on and dub over it, because, I mean, the movie's great with dubbing, obviously. So they could have just done that shit.
I still like when he's looking up at her.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you later. Like, she can fucking even hear him from there, and that's the best part. And then the same sequence, oh boy, that's on fire.
Yeah.
Just looks at the fucking camera, and then it's almost as if fucking Matt and Mark, who played Joe Marshall and Frank Washington, respectively, they fucking look down at him and they're just like, bitch, you don't get any screen time. Just like fucking shove his face out of the way.
And he was just like, nee.
Yeah, he's just looking around. He's looking around. Am I getting paid for this shit?
Bruh, he wanted his 0.5 seconds of fame. Not only that, he had to have done that just because he was like, no, I look nothing like the real character.
Bruh.
So
fucking Amir.
Let me make sure that they know this. Like, my man could have turned the opposite way. No. Mm-mm.
It's like, my face getting some camera time. I know y'all ain't gonna cut this shit out. It's a one-time thing, especially it being a fire stunt. It's a one-time thing. The room is almost kind of the same in its beginnings, too. It's a bunch of kids in an elementary school play written by fucking horny-ass adults and somebody that thinks he's a vampire.
Yeah. I'm still a little bummed that after, like, The Disaster Artist or something, Tommy didn't try and reshoot the ending just to have, like, a special edition.
You really think... Well, I can't even say, like, oh, you really think Wiseau would go back in George Lucas's own movie? Because I'm pretty sure he would. If somebody walked up to him and was like, here's all this money. You can reshoot the room exactly how you want, but with the ending you want and the money to be able to shoot the effect shots for that ending.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking he would just do the ending and have that be a deleted scene.
No, you know he would go all out with that shit, too.
That's true too, but I don't know. I tell you what, better yet, I was expecting a YouTube clip. You know how they did the Joker thing after all the years of memeing it, and they finally let him be the Joker for that one clip?
Yes.
That's what I kind of thought. I was like, so are you guys gonna do the ending? Like, are you gonna grant this man that one wish?
Let's put the smile on his face.
Yeah, let's go.
So the opening, it's like just a bunch of San Francisco. And the most, I gotta be honest, the room had some pretty cool score moments in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the music is not terrible, but it's fucking hilarious because knowing this movie and knowing what it is, when you hear this music, you cannot help but fucking snicker at it a little bit, dude.
It's super weird because it's like, if they put that on like any other movie, I'd be indifferent. Now it's like, no, you're not allowed to be taken seriously. To be fair, that one like love-making scene music from Samurai Cop, that's a real fucking song, and I can't take it seriously.
Oh, the love, because they called it the love theme.
Yeah.
To Samurai Cop, or I want to say it was also used in Young Rebels too.
Oh my God. Maybe?
Yeah, it was definitely used in Young Rebels because I remember there being a clip from Cinema Epic on YouTube where they had it up. But the song is actually Andy and Koros, and the song itself is called Strange Love, and you can get it on Apple. Like, I got this song on my phone because it's actually a really good fucking song, dude. It is like, it's from 1992, but it sounds 80s as fuck, okay?
Right.
And it's good. But yeah, I can't take it seriously either. And that's another thing, getting into the fucking similarities of The Room and Samurai Cop. Almost not even, not even 20 minutes into The Room, there's already a sex scene.
Mm-hmm.
But the opening line in The Room is just, hi, babe. Just, what?
I love the fact that whenever we saw it in theaters, somehow there are even more laughs that we didn't hear on like the Blu-ray. Like when they're going up the stairs, I didn't notice this until after. But he goes, just going up the stairs.
Dude, he laughs in that bitch so fucking much. Like, for real. We could probably do an entire episode just.
You know what? You remember how last holiday season I was so fucked, like on time, that I didn't have time to even mentally be here?
Mm-hmm.
We should do an episode where we just have a fucking 30-minute clip of us doing Tommy Wiseau laughs.
And just loop that over and over for 30 fucking minutes.
You want to do it?
We should. Fuck it.
I'm holding you to that.
All right. It'll be a bonus episode too. And it's going to be called For the Lulz. Like, that's all it's going to be called, is For the Lulz. But no, there's not even like 15 to 20 minutes into The Room, there is a sex scene, and I had to laugh because like Tommy did like more. Okay, so there was definitely more titty in Samurai Cop.
Yeah.
There was a lot more titty.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody kept their fucking underwear on, though. I will give it that. They were at least a little tasteful about that.
Which is so strange.
I know, considering Samurai Cop could have been, but it was like, sold foreign markets and shit. They could have put like bush and dick and everything they wanted to in that motherfucker, and they probably just went like, whatever.
Well, they did have one scene of bush, I believe. The redhead girl, remember?
I guess. It was barely there, but it's still fucking hilarious to me, though, where it's like, bro, you get Matt Hannon's ass in fucking thong, you get Robert Zadar's man ass in a fucking thong, and you get all the chicks' ass in a thong. There's literally a shot of Matt walking to the camera and then away from the fucking camera. It's hilarious. You morph through his dick and out of his ass as he's walking away. Yeah. But then in The Room, you get unwanted shots of Tommy Wiseau's bare ass. And poor old girl playing Lisa, like, I feel so bad for her. And it goes all the way back to the fucking disaster. I was like, is he fucking her belly button? Does he even know where her vagina is?
Dude. And that's the thing, too. I said this during the interview with Matt, but I would love the Samurai Cop equivalent to the Disaster Artist.
I know. And I mean, even he answered that best, where it's, it's more of there's more of a story to how Tommy, like, had done it, like, that way. And it is a more interesting story, but I mean, you would have to sell the movie around Amir Shavon, like, that happening. I still feel like a lot of behind the scenes footage and a documentary. Like they were supposed to have been a documentary, and I think some fans actually have wound up doing their own Samurai Cop documentary. I would have to track it down, but
yeah, please do, because I would love to watch that.
yeah, if it's even complete. But
No,
yeah,
if it's not, it's just something for me to keep tabs on.
sure, same. But which song is better, though? You know what I'm saying? It's like "You Are My Rose." You are my rose, you are my rose. And it's like, oh God, it's so fucking like, it's literally that. And the song Strange Love, it's like, I don't know, man, because I like them both. I like The Room's song for what it is, but there's been no physical soundtrack release of this ever, and it would be nice to have.
I'd buy that shit on vinyl.
I would too. I'd love to have a Samurai Cop soundtrack on vinyl.
Bruh, can you imagine us blasting that shit in my brand new house?
You think I wouldn't be over there being like, bro, you better get the record player ready. We about to flip some vinyl, bitch.
Bruh, fucking God tier. I crank it up to 11.
That's right. And then we break the knob off and just leave it. I don't know. I personally would think Strangelove, it just because I can listen to it on its own, and I'm just like, fuck yeah, this fucking rocks. You listen to the other one from The Room, and you're just like, Tommy Wiseau's bare ass. All right, let's go. But then you get to the meat of each film, where
There's some meat, all right.
Yeah, where Samurai Cop is, we're bringing this fucking cop in from San Diego. Okay? They never explain it. He's just there.
What's the urban legend to him?
Right, exactly. Like,
but he's been stationed in Japan at one point. Even though in the second film, he says, whenever he got on board of the plane, I've never flown before. How the fuck did you get here?
Man's done swam. He swam with the sharks. He's Joe fucking Marshall, dude.
God damn it.
He sword fights with naked bitches in the Arctic, as according to his flashbacks. But still,
I'd like to think that they did the water skiing, you know? But
and he just fucking...
Instead of the fucking skis, he actually used like 2 samurai swords.
Yes. He just got 2 Japanese swords, which he says that's what katana means. Yeah. I don't know. It's funny. Like, the meat of this movie is basically he's been brought in to help stop the Katana Gang, which is led by Fujiyama, which is fucking great goddamn line. Because it's like, okay, his character's name is just Fujiyama. He needs a first name, Fuj. Just call him Fujiyama. Like, all right.
Whenever he said that, I thought that was the character being racist. I thought that was him fucking with him and making a joke.
Up. No, he fucked it up. It was like, all right, you food. Like, the literal, like, okay. So that scene in particular is fucking hilarious because, like, the shots where Joe Marshall and Frank are talking to them in that restaurant, those are fucking pickup shots in Amir Shervan's goddamn office.
Yeah.
And he just, like, the utter looking disgust on his face in real life just carries itself right over. He just walks in. And I mean, he's already supposed to hate this guy anyway for, you know, selling drugs to all these fucking, you know, kids on the streets and shit. He comes in, he's, you fucking hate this asshole, Fujiyama. You know, like, that's kind of like the look on his face. Like, fuck this guy.
He almost deserves the Oscar.
No, he doesn't almost. He fucking does, man.
Dude, it's fucking great.
Oh, I got a lot of shit on you. Like, that's one of my... that entire fucking scene, I'm telling these son of a bitches.
I was about to hit you with it, dude. It's so classic.
I'm telling these motherfuckers. Like, it's just so matter-of-factly. I swear to God, dude, it is the best delivery ever. And Matt can sit there all day and say, it's bad, it's bad. I take his word for it. He's the guy doing this shit. He knows it's good or not. It's fucking hilarious. I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, to this day, because of that movie, I don't say sons of bitches anymore. I say son of a bitches because it is funnier. I'm telling these son of a bitches.
Okay, great.
And I'm telling these motherfuckers.
They don't make them like they used to.
They fucking don't. They really don't. And then Fujiyama is like, wants his head. He wants Joe Marshall's head on his piano.
I will cut off his head and I will bring it to you on this piano.
Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, you gotta give it to Robert Zadar for just being a bad son of a bitch, man. Just this big hulking bastard.
He was a unit.
Yeah, he was, man. But then you go and then you look at the room, and the absolute unit in this movie is fucking Mark.
And it's so funny because if you read the Disaster Artist book, he describes Tommy as being a fucking freak of nature.
I know. And the plot of The Room, for those of you that don't fucking know, is Tommy Wiseau plays Johnny, who is this really successful banker, and he's got a fiance, but his fiance is having an affair with Mark, who is the absolute unit of this film, played by Greg Sestero, who is a fucking fantastic dude. I mean, they both are, but it's just like, dude, Greg just, it's like he's the total fucking opposite of who he's playing in this fucking movie, and it's hilarious to me.
Well, not only that, but the total opposite of the person you would think would be friends with Tommy.
No shit, right? Like the story, like if y'all haven't watched The Disaster Artist, like I highly recommend y'all do that shit. It's pretty fucking telling. Or hell, read the book. The book's fucking great. But I love the, you know what? You know who the absolute unit is? Fucking Chris R.
Oh my fucking God.
Have you seen, and I'm probably going to wind up posting this on fucking social media somewhere. Have you guys seen the WWE SmackDown video game? It's like a video game mock-up of two creator wrestlers, and it's Chris R versus Denny, and it's on a SmackDown screen. I swear to God. I swear to God.
I need this.
All right, hang on. Let me pull it up and I'll show you. The fact that I'm digging this far back, you better love me for this. And you better love this fucking meme. I swear to God.
I just to spite you, I go, mid.
There's no fucking way that you don't, though, because I swear on everything, the first time, there it is, I found it. The first time I ever saw this shit, I fucking died.
The fucking hair.
I know, it's not just the fucking hair, dude. It's the goddamn fucking finger gun. It's the finger guns.
Shirt.
Yeah, the shirt and the fucking the fucking beanie and the finger guns on this motherfucker, dude.
The fucking Cactus Jack pose.
Oh my God. Bang, bang.
That's fucking amazing.
Oh. But yeah, Chris R is the absolute unit who legit just almost beats the shit out of Denny for drugs and all this other shit. He's like, oh, I need my fucking drug money and all this other crap. Bunch of subplots. Like, I know we're kind of dancing around some of this shit, but I mean, you guys should have all seen both of these movies by now. And if you haven't, you fucking need to, because I don't want to give away everything on this show. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, I can't believe like this is the opposites of Greg and Tommy, playing off of each other. And can we talk about the fact that Lisa just does not know what the fuck she wants, man? Her mom doesn't even know what she fucking wants. Her mom don't know what her mom wants.
Sounds like somebody else that I used to know.
Fucking.
Because you know what? If she's listening right now, fuck you.
Dude, we can't just be doxing people.
I don't give a shit. It's just.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
Fuck it. Edit it out. I had to get that out of my system.
It's okay. It's okay.
She's just a fucking.
God damn it, Devin. Fellas, fantasy football draft season is right around the corner.
CD Lamb is good, but have you seen these beautiful balls?
I have.
How are they?
They're very smooth.
Thank you. I work very hard on that.
It's time to get your snake looking right for the snake draft with the sponsors of today's show, Manscaped. The leaders in below-the-waist grooming have created a championship lineup with their Performance Package 4.0. Join the 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and get ready for kickoff by going to manscaped.com for 20% off, plus free shipping with our code SUPER. Inside the Performance Package 4.0, you're going to find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant, the Crop Reviver toner, the Performance Boxer Briefs, and a travel bag.
Dan Marino did not flub that one line in the NFL quarterback club for you to have hairy balls. Fins up, by the way. We're going to the Super Bowl this season.
Slotted at quarterback, we have the Lawnmower 4.0. This perfectly thrown spiral is here to guide you to a touchdown on your journey to trim your balls, your body, and even your A-gap.
What the is an A-gap?
I don't have a fucking clue. This 4th generation trimmer also features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 also has a 7,000 RPM motor, a new multi-function on-off switch that engages in a travel lock, and it's waterproof. So if you're playing the game in a rainy situation, you'll still throw the winning pass.
Dude, I'll throw the winning pass, run, and catch it myself. I'm the quarterback and wide receiver.
The Lawnmower 4.0 also has a 4000K LED spotlight which allows you to trim the turf just right. The Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Weed Whacker, the ultimate flex. Watch it run through the ear and nose hairs like Emmitt Smith coming up the gut. The Weed Whacker is also waterproof and it uses a 9,000 RPM motor-powered 360-degree rotary dual-blade system. This nose and ear hair trimmer provides proprietary skin-safe technology which helps reduce nicks, snags, and tugs in those sensitive spots. Don't forget to use the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and the Crop Reviver to help your little bench warmers be on their A-game while feeling the sun's heat. Manscaped is even throwing a Hail Mary with 2 free gifts to their Performance Package 4.0, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. Who's the commissioner now?
Roger Goodell?
No, Super Media Bros. Get 20% off plus free shipping with our code SUPER at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with our code SUPER at manscaped.com.
It's time to put the PP back in the PPR and get a grip on your pigskin this season with Manscaped. All right, that's a wrap.
All right.
I'll catch you later, man.
All right, dude.
Dude, I'm being for real. The Dolphins are going to the freaking Super Bowl this season.
All right.
Tua Tagovailoa, this is his year, man.
I believe you.
And we got Waddle, we got Hill, we got a new head coach. Dude, I have not been this excited for a season in so long, dude.
Go put that money down. This kid's going places. Support for today's episode comes from True Classic. This brand new sponsor has the absolute best fitting t-shirts a man can buy. Finding the right t-shirt with a little bit of a dad bod is incredibly frustrating. Most t-shirts are either way too tight on your gut or they look way too big and boxy. You're not in high school anymore and it's time to upgrade. True Classic has already helped over 2 million men finally get a better fit at an affordable price. For a limited time only, get 25% off with our code SUPER at trueclassic.com. Almost all men's t-shirts are designed to look good on skinny models with six-packs, but most of us are not packing anything but a few beers. Guys, look, you're wearing the wrong clothes. True Classic tees taper off towards the bottom, but they fit tighter around the chest and shoulders. It's time to highlight your best attributes with a t-shirt that you can confidently throw on. I would know, I'm a fellow big dude, and so always finding the right size shirt was a little difficult, but I don't have to worry about that anymore because with True Classic tees, it fits just right. Not only are you finally getting a t-shirt designed for the male body, but the first thing that you'll notice out of the box is how soft it is. Get ready to make a thrift shop run because you won't be able to go back to cheap materials once you try this stuff. True Classic does not just stop at tees. They're also your one-stop shop for other men's essentials. Super easy and simple to fill out your wardrobe, from polo shirts to workout shirts with the same flattering fit, to boxer briefs designed with a pouch to keep your bulge nice and comfortable. All their gear is top-notch quality at reasonable prices. They have this really dope pack builder on the website where you can custom bundle all the essential products that you need, and you can save even more on the discount that we're going to offer for you today. And for all the big boys out there, they have long body options for the tall dudes and up to triple extra large on their staple colors. So whether you've got abs or flabs, their clothes are going to look great on all body types. Stop beer belly shaming with better clothes. Yes, dads, listen up. The ladies listening know exactly what we're talking about too. Big dudes, small dudes, my dudes, True Classic Tees has you covered. Upgrade your wardrobe with True Classic Tees. Get 25% off at trueclassic.com with our code SUPER. Free shipping's included on purchases over $100. It's a 100% risk-free guarantee with a 30-day return policy. Stay classy with True Classic. Your dad bod will thank you.
Hi, I'm Shannon.
I'm Jamie.
We're Married with Television, marriedwithtv.com. We are a couple of Hollywood normies on the outskirts of the film and TV industry, and we talk about our favorite TV shows, music, and movies, and sometimes they talk back to us.
Sometimes I do.
Our podcast is Married with Television, one word, on Stitcher, Spotify, iTunes, and SoundCloud.
Possibly Amazon soon. And we are a proud member of the OddPods Media Network.
Married with TV.
MarriedWithTV.com.
The scene where Denny rolls in that motherfucker to ask to borrow food, where he's like, I want to borrow a cup of sugar and a couple sticks of butter. And then fucking Claudette, Lisa's mom, who definitely has breast cancer.
Yes.
I got the results of the test back.
I definitely have breast cancer.
That plot never goes anywhere.
No.
And, you know, I've seen this on a video somewhere before, and I'm repeating it here because it's fucking, to me, it's fucking like, oof, that is a good one. She just looks at him when he's asking to borrow all this shit, and she's just like, don't you have a kitchen of your own? And he's just like, don't your breasts have cancer?
Fucking shit myself.
I would if he fucking did that, because Denny's just like, don't your breasts have cancer?
He would say it, too.
He would say it just like that, too. Fucking looking at Lisa the whole time. Can I kiss you?
A little twerp.
He's a fucking perv, dude. Like Tommy and like Johnny and Lisa go upstairs to fuck, and he's like, I just like watching you guys.
Bro, I legitimately want to know what Tommy's like logic was there. Like, okay, for the breast cancer thing, I can believe that that plot was resolved at the very least, but it was cut. Because this was going to be like a 5-hour movie. All right, cool. You cut that out. It's fucking weird, but okay, whatever. What the fuck was the logic? What was the thought process between that line of, I just like to watch you guys?
I don't know.
Like, I want to have a conversation with Tommy. Like, I want to know.
He probably wouldn't even give you a straight answer on that. That's the sad part. He still keeps some mystery to this film. Even with the disaster artist being out, there's still some fucking mystery.
I guarantee you he would say, oh, you know, Devin, sometimes people are just weird. They are crazy people.
Don't think about it too much. It might not come out right.
Yeah, that was the line. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it says it might not come out right. What, dude? Whereas on the other hand, fucking Samurai Cop, there's almost no mystery about, just because Matt has been extremely open about literally everything that had to do with this. Like, I mean, fuck, he gave us like the goddamn like tea on the second movie too.
I know.
Like, we didn't get just the first, we got both. Like, especially around the time when the second one had just been like recently released.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so much shit in the first one. And it's mostly just like the goings on behind the scenes at like how this movie was even getting finished. The fact that like he went home, cut his hair for some fucking updated headshots. And then the director, Amir, calls him to finish the movie. And he's pissed at Matt for cutting his hair off. So he takes him literally in his car to a fucking boutique in LA and just fucking grabs the first goddamn wig he sees, like, good enough, and fucking rolls back to the set.
I want to hear that conversation.
I know. It's funny because hearing it from Matt himself, you really want to hear Amir Sivan, you fucked up my film. Like exactly how he said it too. You fucked up my film.
Dude, and not only that, but whenever he picked out the wig, I want to hear Matt be like, that's not, no, let's look around. No, this is fine.
Right? Because I know at that point, like Amir was probably, he's swinging the money around. He's like, budget, my money.
Oh my fucking God.
Like, it's only $10,000, but it's still my money.
Oh, you don't think he forced Matt to pay for his own wig because it's his fuck up?
I know. I was just thinking that shit too. It would have been like, I never thought to ask. I don't think any of us thought to ask if he fucking paid for that shit, dude.
Send him a text message, please.
Hey, Matt, did you pay for your own wig whenever you fucked up and cut your... Something tells me that, like, because didn't Matt say at some point that like he was legit paying the workers with like Burger King or some shit? Like he was just buying food for everybody. It's like, dude, all right, fuck it.
I mean, I would accept it, but it's also like, okay, but you've been getting paid up until a certain point.
Right. And, oh, God. But, like, there's more shit to it, whereas, like, the fact that they found the dude to play Fujiyama, they just found him at random. Like, he was no, like, actor or none of that shit. And I want to say a couple of the people in the room, literally, this was their only fucking movie, like, their first and only fucking film. fucking Samurai Cop is full of people that had experience. That's the fucked up part. You got a movie that has no budget, and the actors themselves had the experience and want to make a good movie, and then you had a movie where they had the budget and it looked fantastic, but nobody knew what the fuck they were doing in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm. Well, somewhere there is a good movie to be had. It's not in either one of these.
No, it's not. Even though we love them as they are.
Oh, yeah. I know you can go on Tommy Wiseau's site and get the script to the room, but it's not the full thing. I want to read the full thing and like
with all the fucking pen notes and shit in there.
Yeah, almost in novel form too.
Mm-hmm. See, I'd love to have copies of that and the original Samurai Cop script to see what was it supposed to fucking be. Because like Matt even did say that literally how Amir wrote the lines, that's how they said them. That's why the line "son of a bitches" is in there, because that's how he wrote it. And then the whole fucking shoot him. Fucking poor bastard. There's some action sequences in Samurai Cop that they're fucking hilarious. Like when he chops old boy's arm off. And
it looks like a fucking plastic turkey leg or some shit.
It looks like a PVC pipe just wrapped in a fucking plaid thing with a fucking worker's glove on it.
That's absolutely what it was, but it's just like, fuck.
Can you imagine like if they left the audio in of it hitting the ground? It's like, yeah, Dad, yeah, exactly like that. The room has no action except for the party scene where by this time it's come out and is coming out that Lisa is having an affair with Mark behind his back, and this random guy who catches Lisa and he's just like, what do you think you're doing? Who has been in this movie not at all, because the dude playing the psychiatrist or whatever the fuck psychologist couldn't come back to film it.
Did they say why? Was it just he was pissed? Probably.
I don't know, but it was just fucking funny because the just random fucking guy who you've never seen interact with any of these people, so you don't know who he's really friends or not with, and he just comes in and he's like, what are you doing, Lisa? Johnny loves you. And she's like, I don't love Johnny anymore. And she says that the entire fucking movie. I don't love Johnny anymore. I don't think I love him anymore. I just don't love him anymore. I don't love him anymore, Mom. I love Mark. God damn.
I'm telling you right now, Tommy got bamboozled by a woman and he never let it go.
That poor bastard. You know this was so autobiographical.
Yes.
It's so sad. In a way, it's kind of sad. I don't know.
But I want to know the true story behind it.
The true Hollywood story.
Like, I want to know what took place. You know what? Conspiracy theory here. What if it was a friend that he had? Could have been a girlfriend. Could have just been a crush even that he was working his way up towards. Whenever he got in that car accident, got brain damage, fucked up his perception. Maybe she was just some girl that he was friends with, but had a boyfriend.
Bro, you going with the deep cut here.
Dude, think about it. What if he thought, no, we are in a relationship. No, we're not. We were never dating. And he fucking took that ball and ran with it.
Yeah. Oh my God. You're right.
Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah, a little bit.
And maybe they got a restraining order on him. That's why he went into some like
depression funk or whatever you think.
Not even just that, but fled the country, changed his name, everything. I'm just saying.
I'm from New Orleans. That's you know, he's just like, yeah, I'm from New Orleans. Like, bro, no, you're not.
You're foreign as fuck.
But you can totally be from Louisiana. We'll accept you. We already have.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, Samurai Cop is just a Lethal Weapon knockoff if you think about it. It's really a Lethal Weapon buddy cop knockoff. It's like 48 Hours, Lethal Weapon, Beverly Hills Cop, kind of all rolled into one.
Which is dope as shit, but it's like
it's got the spirit and charm, but in not those manners. It's got its own spirit and it's got its own fucking charm. I do have to say, I really think that the characters of Joe Marshall and Frank Washington are very well played off of each other.
Yeah.
Especially whenever they have to talk to their fucking police chief.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, that scene is fucking hilarious too. That shot where like Amir never yelled.
Pointing.
Yes, he's just like Amir never yelled cut, so he fucking kept with it. And he just fucking sits down. But the fucking one line where he's just like, feels like I have a what do you say? Feels like I have a club up my ass.
And it hurts.
And it hurts. I gotta figure it out. Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to get it out of there.
Like, bro, what the fuck?
Just like when he sits down though, he adjusts like the club is still up his ass. It's almost like he fucking subconsciously did that shit too. These movies are insanely ridiculous in their own ways. And honestly, to put the two of them together, you wouldn't think on the surface, like, why would you put the two of these together? But like when we started talking more and more, there's like we've been talking for the last 30 something minutes. There's a lot of similarities in both of these films in some form or fashion.
Well, not only that, but they're both arguably the absolute worst movie ever made.
They really are. And I think that's, again, why it was perfect to pair the two of these, because I don't think about most other films in the manner that I think of either of these two. To me, these are upper echelon. To me, these are like the top of the fucking food chain when you talk about So Bad It's Good.
Absolutely. Whenever you go to rewatch these and you are able to pick apart one more thing each time, there's an art to that.
Right? And getting to like the climax of these movies, the endings are both filled with the worst death scenes ever recorded to film.
Like I said, Samurai Cop, they're like little kids. Anytime somebody got shot, it's like whenever a little kid was like,
especially when Frank shoots that one motherfucker in the white shirt with the shotgun.
The burly boy. Yeah.
My God. I just love how he's, and he just kind of steps back. He's like, and then you just hear, he's just fucking stepping around. And then he just like fucking on the ground. And you're just like, all right, you're dead, I guess. And Frank just blows his pistol, fucking walks off, dude.
Dude, I would have fucking cried if he did it.
Like, does the whole, like, fucking spins that bitch like RoboCop, and just fucking tucks that bitch and it rolls out, dude.
You know he wanted to.
RoboCop. It's like,
oh my God, that's a movie.
RoboCop. That better fucking happen. Fucking RoboCop. And like, it's not even a whole face shield like RoboCop. It's just those really wide multicolored sunglasses with the big white brim on the top going around the wraparound style.
The fucking Joey Janela's.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in fact, I would love to see Joey Janela be RoboCop. It would be fucking hilarious.
Dude, you wouldn't even have to pay the man. Just be like, dude, I'll
give you beer.
Yeah.
He would be the most like trashy fucking like fucking RoboCop, dude. Like, come on.
I need it. I fucking need it.
I need Joey Janela to be in Samurai Cop 3 if that movie ever happens.
Dude, I'll fucking help crowdfund that shit.
I would too. Okay, so here's, I guess if you want to like, if we want to tether off and end it here, we can. Because like, I know we'd be here all night talking about both these movies. The endings, as far as like the death scenes. Obviously, there's a bunch of shootouts and fucking deaths in Samurai Cop because it's a fucking action film. However, The Room is probably, the action fight is just between Johnny and every inanimate object in his fucking house, including, okay, I'll never forget having this scene pointed out and rewound and repointed out.
I know where
and
this
rewound
is going.
And pointing it out, where he's knocking all the shit off the shelf above the fireplace. And then that one big picture goes to fall down and he kind of like puts it back in this place. He's like, no, you can stay.
Yeah. I thought you were going to talk about whenever he grabbed the little box holding the gun and the lid flung open while he was picking it up. So he shuts it again.
So he can reopen it.
Yeah.
I was getting there, but it's just funny because he just fuck this fucking place. He's knocking shit off the goddamn fucking fireplace ledge. He's like, yeah, no, you can stay. And he just like fucking just puts it back up.
Just one.
Okay, so now we talked about Tommy Wiseau kind of being like a freak of nature, muscle-wise, right? Because the dude's in shape, like legit in shape.
It's almost gross how in shape he is.
He's got like muscles on top of muscles and shit.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, because he's so leaned out. That's why.
Yeah.
There's like skin flab over it and everything. It's crazy. But there's definition.
Yeah.
It's weird. Now I'm kind of sitting here in hindsight thinking to myself, he may have actually lifted that TV with ease. That may not have been a fucking television.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it was real.
Yeah. I love that scene where he just fucking throws that bitch out the window and just on the fucking ground. Man, fuck that TV.
Fucking
crazy. He's sitting there, he's like, I need a widescreen anyway. And just fucking throws it out the window.
I fucking love Tommy so much.
Yeah, fuck, I do too. God damn. I love him and I love Matt so fucking much, dude. Like, that's why we love these movies, because it's not just the fucking movies themselves. It's literally the people behind this shit, dude. Like, just fucking how does this stuff get made? And like the fact that it does get made and the fact that it still has its audiences and people are still turning out in droves to showings of The Room in theaters. But back to fucking Johnny sitting there with the fucking like dry humping Lisa's dress. Like, I
don't know why. I don't know.
That's probably what actually fucking Tommy Wiseau's character Johnny is like, just laying there. So bad. But yeah, he just like, it's not like, I'm not laughing at the fact that his character like offs himself or nothing. I'm just laughing because of the way it's fucking shot, dude. He just, oh, you tramp! Why?
The way you said it. God damn!
It's just the way it's shot. It's just the way it's shot. It's so fucking like it is the worst gunshot. Yeah, it's like it is the worst Foley effect I've ever heard in my life. Whoever was in charge of that shit in the Foley department was just like, I don't fucking care. Just make it loud. Like they were like, we can't go for realism. We can't make it sound somewhat muffled. It's got to be like, it's got to be loud. It's like
boisterous.
No,
maybe?
dude. No, I'm talking about like the cheapness, just how they fucking went about this shit. Yo, I'm telling you, it really was. It was some fucking dumb shit. Because that dude went to like, he probably bought those. You remember how they used to sell sound effects on two disc sets? He probably went and eBayed like 4 of those bitches and was like, look, this one has nothing but gun sound effects for the first 75 tracks on the first disc. We got to pick one of these bitches. And then they found one. They're like, good enough. Just fucking put it in.
Oh my fucking God. Like, oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Whenever I was a little kid, I used to do like my own Robot Chicken videos. Anytime that there was a dramatic gunshot, I would just go like this into the mic. I go, that's what this shit reminds me of. Just the cheapest dumb shit.
I can hear it now. Tommy Wiseau doesn't want to pay for the fucking Foley effects to happen. He doesn't want to pay anybody in the sound department to make the shit happen. He just wants to do it all in-house. And so he's just like, I got it. Roll camera. Wow. Like he just grabs at this shit and pulls it forward. Just roll sound, roll camera.
The fact that I can picture him actually fumbling through everything.
He fucking would. What is line?
Tommy, it's not even a fucking line. It's a gunshot sound. Oh, okay. Gunshot sound.
He fucking literally says gunshot sound. Tommy Wiseau seems like the kind of guy, if he's doing a script read and he actually memorizes it all, he memorizes like the fucking parentheses parts where you're not supposed to fucking read, where he's just like, in a few minutes, bitch, camera pans outside of door. Tommy, are you almost done in there memorizing your lines? In a few minutes, bitch. God damn it.
He doesn't sleep for 3 days. He just keeps drinking Red Bull.
I don't blame the man. And there's the other thing. Matt is also a goddamn freak of nature. That man is an absolute fucking unit.
Oh, yeah, he is.
And that son of a bitch just did it straight up with fucking weights and milk back in the gap, dude. Just eating like a fucking hoss. Like, he didn't do fucking steroids and none of that bullshit. Like, he legit was like, bro, say your prayers, drink your fucking milk, and take your vitamins. He Hulk Hogan that shit without the steroids.
Yeah,
but still,
it's fucking wild.
Matt Karedas has the real 24-inch pythons. Go fuck yourself. It's fucking hilarious. Like, they're both shredded, and they both have memorable lines and a lot of other shit. Go watch The Room. Go watch Samurai Cop. I know for a goddamn fact Samurai Cop is on Tubi right now.
Yeah.
So you have no fucking excuse.
Do it.
I want to say The Room creeped its way back onto YouTube somehow.
Probably.
But there's a chance that it's available to stream somewhere. If not, it's worth just giving Tommy Wiseau your fucking money and buying the Blu-ray. He'll even fucking sign it.
I was about to say, he autographs that shit too.
I actually have a funny story to end on with that. And this is the most Tommy Wiseau fucking thing ever, okay? First of all, which movie takes the cake on this one? I never did put that poll out, by the way. I thought I did, but I didn't.
God damn it, Richie.
Hey, it's cool. It's cool.
I'm going to go with Samurai Cop.
You know, I have to go with it too. I got to go with Samurai Cop too. Like, not the sequel, obviously. Samurai Cop as well. I'll go with that one too. And it's because there's just more shit to it, dude. I'm sorry. And that's all it comes down to is that there's more substance with it. Mm-hmm. There's more. Not that The Room's not memorable, but Samurai Cop is just packed with shit, dude.
I think for The Room, it's the fact that Tommy is just such an interesting creature.
It's more fascinating to watch him outside of this.
Yeah.
But to my Wiseau story. So for my partner's birthday, I fucking bought them a bomber jacket. This is from Tommy Wiseau's website because he sells all kinds of clothing and all kind of other shit. He had a deal where you could get the Blu-ray of The Room with one of his really cool, badass bomber jackets, okay? And it comes with the free doggy plush. Hi, doggy. That's another great scene, too. You should look up the Oh Hi Doggy and all this other shit. So he personalizes all the fucking shit. And there's a section where you can fill out who you want the shit autographed to. So I filled it out. This man done looked at my shipping information and just made the autograph out to me. So that motherfucker wrote on my partner's birthday gift, to Richard, love is blind. Tommy.
Dude, he did that same thing with the autographed poster that I had bought. And he put in like a dog tag, a fucking jacket, all kinds of shit. And as I was like adding to cart, add this to cart, whatever. I was looking at it, I was like, oh, God, why do I feel like I'm going to give this fucker my money and I'm never going to get anything?
Right? Like, it's just so, like, am I actually going to get what I'm paying for? Like, am I actually going to get the product?
Yeah.
You do. You're just going to wait a while.
You can wait a while, but you know what? The jacket was actually a good quality.
I was going to say the same thing. And, like, the clothing is fucking top notch, like, from his stuff. So
I'm actually confused by it.
I wouldn't be like fashion baby.
Yeah, that's true.
And then Matt, like, on the other hand, Matt was extremely kind enough to send us autographed posters of Samurai Cop 2 with not just like I'm signing my name. He legitimately like wrote us like really nice shit on the posters.
Yeah, like notes. It was actually really fucking cool.
Yeah. So basically what we're trying to say is these two guys are pretty fucking solid, and you should always fucking support these movies and support anything that they decide to do. Because I know Matt has been talking about trying to get Samurai Cop 3 off the ground. Like, last I heard, there was actually an investor with a 7 figures to put towards it, but he wants to make sure it's done right. Because I don't blame Matt. He's like, I don't want to waste the guy's money if it's not going to be any good. And then Tommy is actually back to filming on Big Shark. I think that's the name of the movie, Big Shark.
Yeah.
So the plot of that is supposed to be like the city of New Orleans floods and there's a giant shark, and it's him and Greg Sestero and some other dude. I don't give a fuck about the other guy. I just want to see Greg and Tommy like walk around New Orleans with shitty CG and a shitty CGI shark, because God knows we need another shark movie.
Yes.
I swear to God, this movie comes out in 2023. We're covering it on Shark Week.
I'm in.
Oh, I knew you would be. So, congratulations. Samurai Cop wins our 100th Cult Cinema Showdown. Visit supermediabrospodcast.com for past, present, and future episodes. Check out all the other shows on the OddPods Media Network by visiting oddpodsmedia.com. Subscribe to us on YouTube, buy some merch, follow us on social media, all that shit. Leave us a rating and review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podchaser, GoodPods. Don't forget to use our code for Manscaped to get your discounts and the free shipping and all that fun stuff. Take care of your junk downstairs, man. I'm telling you, we do. Let's roll the fuck out this hoe.
It.
This has been episode 239, Cult Cinema Showdown 100, Samurai Cop versus The Room. Until next week, I'm Richie.
I'm Devin.
Shades on.
We're off.